Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. We're coming to you live here from PAX Unplugged 2018, bringing you all the board game coverage all weekend long. And as usual, I'm Matt.
I'm Josh.
I'm Ann.
We're Twist Gaming, and we're joined here today with Justin from CGE.
Hey, everybody.
Justin, how's it going? How's the convention treating you?
You know what? This has actually been a very good show. This is our first time being here, and so we were a little bit unexpected for the size and the crowds, but overall, we've had a good time.
All right, fantastic. So let's just jump right into the meat and potatoes of things here.
Let's do it.
I've heard a little bit about this game. We had Andrew from the Family Gamers on before, and he was saying that this is in contention for, Family Game of the Year for him. So I am very curious to
Good
dig
here.
my claws into this. So today we're showing off Trapwords. So what is Trapwords?
Trapwords was our newest release at Essen. This is a dungeon-themed word guessing game, kind of in the spirit of Taboo, if you've ever played that before. One person on each team is giving their teammate clues to how to guess the word that's in their hand. Your opponent knows what that word is. They've written down a list of words you're not allowed to say, but you have no idea what they are. So you have to be very careful and creative on how you describe that word to your teammate, because if you say any of the words they've written down, your turn's immediately over.
Oh.
So if you're successful, you get to move further in the dungeon where things can get a little more difficult. Your opponents have more trap words to write against you, and the goal is to get to the boss monster at the end. This one, we're having a vampire here. Get to the boss at the end and defeat the monster.
Fantastic. So are you and I on a team?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to win that. We're good, right?
That's kind of how I
He
plan
doesn't have
this
to
whole thing.
spell anything, though.
So the point, though, is that we have to be creative in our description because they're going to probably write down the more obvious word choices there, correct?
Sometimes, or they may try and throw a curveball in there and come up with a little more of a complicated word. So that's where the game kind of gets psychological on you, where it's the back and forth. What are they going to write down? What are they not going to write down? What can I say? What do they think I'm going to say? So on and so forth. So it gets to be kind of a battle of minds.
That sounds good to me. So I think we should just jump right into this thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. What I'll do is I will allow you to be the lucky person to give clues first. What
So
you're going to do?
First of all, this thing's really cool. This is like a little book that you insert this into, I'm assuming?
Yep.
So I
The
just
whole
take one
card
of
goes in the
these,
book.
and then I can slide this around,
And it'll
it shows-
it'll reveal a word here for you, and you can flip it over. You can turn the card upside down. You can flip it over. The whole card goes in the book.
Oh, the whole card has
Yep.
to fit in
But
the
if
book.
you
Oh.
notice, each card is inverted and upside down. So whenever you turn the card around, each book will reveal up to 4 words for you.
Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic. So I'm picking one of these here.
Yep. You're gonna pick one of those words, and you don't want me to see it, and you're gonna do the same
So
thing.
I also have
will-
a book, but it looks like the window is in a different
It is.
place.
Oh,
It's
so that
cut
reveals
differently.
different parts
It,
Yeah.
of the
it
word.
So-
reveals different parts of the card.
That's
Okay.
because that's what I saw you sliding it up and down.
So
and I
I've
was like,
got
well, how do you see all the words?
my word picked out.
You've got a word picked out. We'll wait.
And so I'm going to show it to them, and they're going to be writing the words down?
Correct, and they're gonna give us their book.
Okay. So you can't see it, though.
I can't. So I
and
don't
then
want to see
Josh
this
can't
one.
see this one.
And Josh cannot see this one, but
Okay.
you and I can see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up with, for the first round, we're each going to write down 3 words that we think that our opponent might say when trying to give clues for that word.
I think
Correct. Okay. That would be very interesting. The only things that you can't write down because you can't use for clues, you cannot use proper names, and you cannot use what I would consider descriptor synonyms. Like if your word is dog, you can't start naming off dog breeds or anything like that. You have to describe what a dog is.
3 words, right?
3 words total.
gotcha.
So
All right.
then, I
Do you have another one
think
there?
maybe another one would be
I like how you just didn't even ask. You're just like, come right in
like
this.
that.
Okay.
We'll see.
Or
We'll see.
then
What about
I assume you can't write down.
We can go with
words
that.
Like
You like
the
that
etc.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no.
That's what chat's saying right now.
all right? And we're doing 3 words.
Correct. 3.
Okay.
Yep. 3 words for this first round.
So we've got our 3 words. You've got your 3 words. So we pass the
Yes.
books back.
Pass the books back to each other.
Okay. And so who goes first?
We'll go ahead, and whoever has the glowing book goes first. So
Oh.
that'll be you folks down there. So you're going to give him clues to get him to guess what word you have in your book, and then you just can't say proper nouns, people's names, places names, stuff like that. But
Okay.
you can use verbs, you can use adjectives.
And she can't If she says any of the words on your list, it's bad.
Then we
Then-
call
What if
her
I
out.
say it, a word on the list?
You can say it,
I can
Yeah.
say it. She can't say it.
but she cannot.
Okay.
Okay, and I can say as many words as.
You can do sentences. You can tell a story. You can use just single words.
Okay.
So just however you want to describe what your word is to
But
your
you just
partner.
can't use the 3 words that they wrote down.
Or names.
Or names.
Their names.
There's a story
Okay.
about a wooden boy, a wooden puppet
Pinocchio.
that wants to become a
Now you get up to 5 guesses.
real boy. Is that a guess? Stop talking. That wants to be a real boy. And he is wishing on a star, and something blue comes to visit him.
Fairy?
That was really good.
Nice, that was a good one.
I didn't expect you to go that
Yeah.
way. That was good. So
That was a very unique route to take.
So the 3 words that we had written down here were tooth. So you couldn't say tooth.
Tooth fairy.
Yeah. Wings
Uh-huh.
or godmother.
I was going to go with wand.
Oh, okay.
But
That would've been
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Right.
okay.
Okay, so then I've got mine here. Was this the one I handed you? I don't remember that being the word. But okay.
Let
You
me-
want to show it to me?
Yeah, that's what you handed
Okay.
me.
Cool. It's a clothing that's heavy,
Mm.
made of strong material
Okay.
that men that defended the realm in medieval times would
Armor?
wear. There you go.
All right.
You
so,
skirted around every freaking word we wrote almost.
I was like, it's clothing.
Metal?
So I'm
I,
like,
I
metal
figured
knight.
metal.
Nice.
Excellent. So, but since we were both successful, we'll each move up forward here. You guys
Okay.
can be the blue team. We'll be the red team.
Okay.
And I've lost my torches, but that's okay. So now, for this next round, these cards get discarded.
Okay.
The book passes to the next person. So
Oh
now
God,
it'll
Joshua.
be our turns here. I'll let you kind of draw a card.
I love that you have to like get in your own head about being creative about the word.
Because
That's awesome.
Because you can mess yourself up here pretty quick. Now,
Oh yeah.
there's a card here next to this room. That means this room is cursed.
Oh, good.
There's a curse on this room. I'll go ahead and let you show that to the folks at home. That
Word
is
of
the
terror.
word of terror. When making their list, the opponents mark one of their trap words as the word of terror. If you trigger that trap, your team has to move back to the previous room.
Oh boy.
So you can encounter curses along the way. It typically only affects the first team to enter it, but since we entered it together, we'll both have to deal with it this round. So let me find a word here.
Word of terror.
Word. Dun dun dun.
Pick a good one, Josh. I believe in you.
That you can pronounce, please.
I can pronounce all these
All
words.
right. Big words are hard.
Analysis paralysis.
A little bit.
It's kind of fun for me being on this side because there's so many games that I'm not very skilled at that Josh really is.
We'll go ahead and trade those.
And I feel like this really hits Josh's area. So it's interesting being on the other side of this experience.
Okay.
Okay. And then
So then
And we get to write 4 words this time.
we get to
right?
write 4
Oh,
words this
4.
time.
I mean,
does it have to be? Does it
That
matter
would be
where
an
I write
obvious
them
one.
on this paper?
Yeah, each one are supposed to be you see that they're divided into 8 parts
Okay.
between the front and back. So for this next round, you just use the next column over.
Okay.
what do you think about this one here?
Oh, okay, that's very interesting. I kind of like that. We can do something like
Oh,
Like
okay.
that?
Yeah. I want to say this one here. Knowing my
depends if they go
audience.
that round.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the 4 words, and we have to designate one trap word.
One of them
Or one
as the word of
word
terror. That'll scare them back in the previous room.
So which one do you think? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Which one do we think they're probably the most likely to say?
I feel like this one here.
Okay. Do it.
You
Circle
think so?
it.
Okay.
I will trust your judgment on that. I dig the
That's
shirt,
usually a
by the way.
mistake. So
Fantastic
Thank
shirt.
you.
I like it.
Okay.
And I mean, the fact that Josh and I are matching really just sets it over the top. Then, correct?
I'm kind of jealous. I feel like I don't pop enough.
You got to get a shiny CGE shirt.
Oh
for the
yeah,
next
exactly.
convention.
Sequence and everything. It's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
fantastic.
All right.
All
Oh,
right.
we need one is going to be the word of terror, and I think
Yeah,
it should be
circle
this
one
one.
for the word of terror.
Sure.
Word of terror.
All right, but since we're both still in the same room, neither one of us is ahead or behind. You guys can go ahead and go first.
Question: if they say the word in a plural sense, does that count?
Any
or-
variation of the word counts.
Okay. Any
So
variation of
past
the words
tense,
counts.
future tense.
Correct.
Okay. So just checking that. Entangled in.
Oh wait, hold on. Where's our list? Gotcha.
Fine.
No.
That's
okay.
one guess.
That's one guess. Okay. Not gonna go there. You use a
oh.
broadband
Just in case he
connection
cheats.
to connect to the.
I feel like I want to guess something, but I don't really think that it makes sense.
I like to
Web.
surf.
Oh
no! Please.
She said it as
She said it first.
Yeah,
she said it first.
She said it first.
I put
Surf.
surf, and surf was the word of terror also.
Oh, she said the word correct
she
first.
said it first.
So blue team gets to move up another space.
Wow.
That
was
was
good.
so close.
That was good.
All
Okay,
right.
Now I'm really dense, so I apologize.
No problem.
You can have open-ended. Is they're asking if that's
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
have open-ended sentences. You just can't say any variation of that word, within your clue
yeah.
or anything like that. So this object comes in a scabbard.
Is it a sword?
It is a sword.
I said
what were
sheath.
Oh, did you?
Sheath.
Yes.
I'm so annoyed. I'm like,
Yes.
I wrote sheath. That was the last word we wrote. I'm like, I put sheath down. I didn't think of scabbard, and I'm just like,
So what were the other words that you guys
Men
put?
sharp hand sheath.
And so we
Oh,
put
okay.
spider, surf, sticky, and slinger.
okay, okay.
I thought you would go the Spider-Man route.
I was gonna
but
say
then
I was gonna say internet. I figured that would be like top pick for you.
I
Yeah.
wanted to do surf because I figured you might use that as a workaround.
Yeah.
And
Psychological.
You almost did.
All right, so the curse is gone. We are out of that room. So now the book will pass to
Okay.
back to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Draw new words.
Oh man.
Actually, I have that in the wrong spot. I'm just going to fix that real quick. There we go.
Yes. That one.
That is the word.
The
I
word of the
believe in you.
day. Okay. And so we've got.
Mmm.
Okay. Oh, you can't say. Proper
We can't do
Over
that.
those
I know.
words.
I know where
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
going.
yeah,
We
okay.
can't do that.
Oh,
Has to be one word.
Oh, okay.
We can do one of them or the other, but it has to be one
Uh,
word. Let me try one here.
I know a good one. Yeah.
So we'll put like.
what's the
you
difference?
think that's too obvious?
Yeah,
That color?
I like that one.
Okay,
'Cause he's
Now,
probably
what
not
about?
gonna say that.
that'll work.
Yeah. And we're doing
And now we do
five
five
this
words
round.
now. Five
Okay.
trap words.
Okay. What do you use those for? Like, are they practical uses?
No, that's. Never mind. Okay.
We have 5 words, right?
It's the. It's from
Is
the
there-
thing.
isn't there a famous
I
one?
can't say the.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll trust you
there's
on that.
Okay. I mean, we have
Yeah,
5, so
famous.
I'm
Sure.
being a little.
So what about? Because
Natural.
I like the fact it
Oh,
seems we're
yeah.
going in two
Yeah,
different
yeah, yeah.
avenues.
I like that a lot.
So
Geographical.
I think that'll kind of cover a lot of bases here.
Stone.
I think I like this one more.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm building off of that, but there's a reason to it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so that's me giving the clue there. So you guys are still going first.
And no curses in this room.
No curses.
Only if you get upset.
Sometimes curse words, but no
Yeah,
curses.
Someone is not expected to be where they're supposed to be. They've gone.
AWOL?
That's one guess.
I was really hoping you would just guess it on that one.
Sorry about that.
She threw all of her eggs in one basket.
Not the military term. In Star Wars,
Proper noun.
Proper noun.
We'll forgive that one. We'll
Yeah,
pretend
okay.
like that didn't happen.
Okay.
there's a movie about people that use the Force. Fighting the Empire. Is that a proper noun?
Technically.
Fighting,
And
But
Empire.
and Empire.
fighting an empire.
Drawing up a complete blank here.
Make a guess.
These movies had certain titles, and this title didn't fit the rest of the series.
I'm now trying
It-
to think of my Star Wars titles.
It was a prequel.
Okay. Oh, this is. I can't think of the prequel name.
I hate you so much right now.
Oh, he's pulling out the sand timer.
This
That's what
is
he's
where
doing.
This is,
this is where the optional sand timer would come into play.
you know, the number before. Well, that's not the movie, but it's not. So, 1.
One.
Yeah.
You did it. Now, yeah, that makes sense now.
I was
Okay.
dancing around that.
So
Wah, wah,
your
wah.
your word was rogue,
Oh.
and so we put mutant, class, 1, sneak, and burglar.
I was avoiding
Covering
that one.
different
I knew you were
avenues.
going to
Yeah,
use
no.
that, so I left that. So I wanted to avoid it.
Okay. Yep. I totally.
Excellent.
All right.
Never playing this game with you again.
So,
Sorry.
This one here is a precious.
Done.
Done.
Oh, really?
Yep. First word we put down, precious.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. What was it?
Ruby.
Ruby.
Oh, gotcha.
I was gonna say a precious mineral, and then I was gonna take it from there.
I did
So-
precious gem, garnet, jewelry, and natural.
Because neither one of us got our word right this round, the boss moves one step
Ooh.
closer to us. So, another curse is going to be revealed in this room. The Phantasmal Snake.
Ooh.
This is one of my
fantastic.
personal favorites.
Okay.
Says if you hiss, the snake will bite you. Your clue giver cannot say any word that begins with the letter S.
Oh my lord.
Fun story with that one. I was playtesting this over in Ohio, and I was teaching it to a group and got my word. We were dealing with this curse, and my turn to start giving clues. And I turned to my teammate and I said, "So." Immediately done. So you have to be careful with this one. This one's tricky.
So it says if you hiss. That's just
Oh,
If you
that's
say
it.
the
You
S.
can't
That's just
start
flavor
with
text.
any
That's just
other-
flavor
yeah,
text.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can't start with any
letter S's.
letter S's.
That's really tough.
And now this is my turn, so hopefully I don't botch it again. There you go. Grab you a card.
Card.
Grab me a card.
Okay. So you didn't put red.
No, because we thought you would skirt around red. I wrote red first, and he's like, no, find a different name for red, and
'Cause
I think garnet. I was trying to think of...
So can you use contextual like room clues? Like for example, if I pointed and said the color of that die,
You would
over
have to
there-
describe the object in the room.
Okay, so I can't point.
You just can't point and go, what is that? A
Okay.
game? Oh, yeah, that's our word.
Gotcha. So I could have said there is a smaller die in the cabinet back there.
I thought you were going to go for the Ruby game.
Oh, duh. That would have been funny.
Yeah.
All right. Got mine. You got yours?
No S's.
No S's.
No Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Look,
Cinnamon.
you see this? It's just, when it runs out, that's the word you get, and you better do well.
5, 4, 3,
Like
2, 1.
sands of
Sure, I
time
got one.
through the hourglass.
Okay.
So are the days of our lives.
Oh, Lord.
Got it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
That's ours.
So we get still 5.
Still 5.
Okay.
So there's some obvious things we want to avoid with this one.
Yeah.
Is that? No, that wouldn't be proper, would it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay. They can't say the two main words.
We could do something like what's that one part of that
Okay.
called? Right?
Yeah. I like that.
Okay.
Okay. So then we've also got.
Yeah. You don't think they would go this route, would you?
100%. I know what word you wrote, and that was what I was gonna do. So screw you guys. Screw you guys. I know exactly what you wrote.
I'm going home.
I don't know if she would have got it.
But, so that was just a inside joke, folks. So and now that's why I'm beat red right now.
Oh my
So the
I don't like being outside of this joke.
So the
Yeah, I
what
think I'm okay
about
with.
something simple like that.
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think about the last one?
I already have that one. You already have.
Okay,
Okay.
I think that.
I dig it. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Go.
So I. I can't say the word that I was going to use.
Just focus.
If I go around that word. Well, is that a proper word anyway? If I'm thinking what your guys are thinking?
I don't know what we
know.
wrote down is.
I don't know what you're thinking.
Okay.
I don't know what you're thinking. I do. What are you thinking?
This timer's getting real low.
Octopus.
Mm-hmm. I get how many
Octopus
guesses?
arms.
How many?
5.
Tentacles?
Yep.
Well done.
Let me see.
We had it. We crossed.
It's been
it out.
etched out.
Okay.
What
It's
did you
a word that
put?
starts with an H?
No.
No.
Oh, that was what my,
Oh,
my,
okay.
my
Oh,
and I wasn't
okay.
100% sure.
Think of the worst possible way.
Yes.
Tentacles exist in.
I'm
in
done
culture.
talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Good. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Welcome to Trapwords After Dark.
Trapwords After Dark.
All right.
That was a
so
good clue.
My turn.
Okay.
My turn to give you clues. This being is famous for having serpentine.
Nope,
said S.
that's an S.
I did. See what not to do during Trapwords,
Oh no.
and that was the worst one to pick. Why did I do
Stone
What?
that?
Snake.
Yeah, like half the words.
Medusa. Why did I pick that
Oh,
word?
oh,
Stone and snake. We're like, what? We
That
don't
was
even have to write this down.
ridiculous.
Oh man.
They saw that word. It's like you just gave it to us.
So what words
Okay,
did you
so-
write down just out of curiosity?
Myth, Greek, reptile, woman, monster.
So yeah, you could have done like Hercules. No, that's not. You can't say Hercules. Strong hero.
Hercules.
Not with an S.
No.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah. That's true. That's a really tough one.
And why did I write down that trap word? Because
Yeah,
I knew
yeah,
they
that's
wouldn't be
true.
able to do it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking either.
See,
That was
yeah.
fine.
Sometimes I don't even know how to.
So we had calamari, suction, 8, water, and Japanese.
which then was a
Okay.
proper term. We just botched this entire round.
It's fine. We're showing you what
It's
not
good.
to do.
Exactly. That's the whole purpose of this here.
All right. So then they get to the monster.
They get
at
to the
end.
monster. So we're going to play another round.
Mhm.
So now we
We've got time
exchange
for just
books
one more round,
because
so-
we are behind. So we'll get the glowing book. We'll go first. So
All
go
right.
ahead and grab a card. You can go ahead and grab a card.
This one here. And so we still have a
So-
trap on ours?
Nope.
Okay,
The
that
curse
goes
is
away.
gone, but they are facing the vampire. Why don't you show the folks at home what this vampire does?
So the vampire is your team can make as many guesses as they want, but even guesses can trigger the traps.
So the 5-guess
Oh.
rule is out for you guys, but even with you guessing, if you say any of our trap words, your turn is over.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm going with that one.
Yeah, let's try that. And so that we have 6 words to put, they have 5 words to
Yes.
put.
Yes, we can write 6 words for them. They can only write 5 words for us.
Okay.
I spelled that wrong, probably.
Okay.
Yes, sure did.
Okay, I like it.
I can't see what you're writing. Copy.
Okay.
Fake.
Can we write,
Fake impersonation.
or is that considered a descriptor noun?
That's a good question. Because it's a type of... Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, that would be no.
Okay.
No, that wouldn't be the right way to
Oh,
describe that.
I've got an
You got
idea.
another one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Go for it. Okay, I'll trust you on that.
Sure.
Was that 6 or was that 5? That
Oh, no,
5.
that was
got
only
one more.
5. We have
Yeah,
one
yeah.
more. How about...
They're carefully deliberating at home.
You can smell the smoke burning.
Smell
We're
it.
thinking too hard.
What's the age range on this game?
This is 8 and up.
I think I've got one. Let me know if you think this is okay.
Okay,
Okay, cool.
we'll go with it.
All right. So
We go
since
first.
We go first. This is a type of placebo
Hmm?
for physical things.
Keep going.
It is not the actual thing. It pretends to be the thing.
Mimic?
No.
No. Okay, that's one guess.
you use these in order to catch your food.
Net?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm skirting hard here.
You're sure it's so
We're
hard.
crashing big time here,
Yeah.
folks.
There are certain cartoon characters that have noticeable speech impediments that these would be replicas of. These cartoon characters, one of them
Yeah.
has a rabbit as his main opposition.
I think I know where you're going, but I'm not sure of the right word. And maybe I'm just missing the obvious here. Hunter? No.
They use this item.
A gun? Okay, I have one guess
yeah,
left.
they use
Let me
this
just-
item, but it is not the actual thing that they are trying to get.
Oh boy.
You want to flip that sand timer over there?
I'm
Let's-
probably going to hit one of their words here with finishing off this clue here, but it's not the real item.
There you go.
Yeah.
What did I?
Decoy.
What did- of course.
Where were you going with Elmer Fudd?
No.
He was going with the hunter
Daffy
route where you
Daffy
shoot
Duck.
at the duck decoys.
Daffy Duck.
Yeah.
And you have decoy ducks. I'm assuming you put duck too.
No.
No.
You didn't put duck.
Okay.
No.
Double cardboard, copy, fake, and real.
Cardboard.
Cardboard
Flat
mat. Flat mat.
All right.
If you try to go a
That
weird
was
way
terrible.
with that.
And this is for the win.
There is a small person in my life, very small.
Okay.
Okay. He's a little wonky.
Okay.
Thinks some things. Not the first one, but the second one. The material. Doesn't have to do with a spacecraft. Has to do with something that inspired text that we used that you had to code. The text that you coded that rotates,
Okay.
this inspired one of those phrases.
I'm trying to think of the phrases. Robot?
No.
I'm just.
There are some wacky concepts that people hold true,
Conspiracy?
but there are two very popular ones that this small person has. It's not the one about the spacecrafts. It's the
Earth?
other one.
He can make as many guesses as he wants. So,
yeah.
you don't have to
You
count
don't
Yeah,
have
guesses.
a-
count.
you don't have a limit.
He just has to be careful not to say our
Other
trap
one.
words.
There was a really big event, a very tragic event that happened in our country.
Oh,
There's a material.
steel.
Thank you.
That was.
Well done.
You were going with jet fuel can melt.
Yes.
I don't. Yeah.
I didn't realize that was his second one. I knew the
We had.
We
beam.
never landed on the moon.
We
the
had
light
beam.
of the moon.
We had beam.
I know, and I was trying to make sure that wasn't the guess, and I wasn't sure. That's why I said
We-
material.
We had armor because I wasn't sure if you're going to harken back to that one. We had metal or construction and blue.
For blue steel.
Blue's yeah. The look from Zoolander. All right, so you guys
So, congratulations.
defeated the vampire.
Yay!
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
We were supposed to win.
Yeah, you really were.
I know, it's whenever you demo the game, you let the other people win.
I know. It's just being.
How'd
nice.
that work
Yeah,
out with
yeah,
your decoy?
All right, so Justin, is there anything else about Trapwords here that we didn't get a chance to touch on our playthrough that you wanted to talk about?
No, just actually the container just arrived right around the Thanksgiving holiday, so it's making its way out to distributors and stores as we speak. So if you weren't lucky enough to pick up a copy here at PAX Unplugged, you'll be able to find it at your local game store hopefully very soon, or give them a call and have them order it for you.
Fantastic. Justin, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you.
today.
Always a pleasure.
It's always
Thank you,
fantastic
Justin.
having
Thank you,
you on.
Justin.
You folks were my first interview ever, and I hope now many more to come.
And you're a
Absolutely.
superstar now. I love it.
Excellent.
And thank all of you for watching at home. This is going to conclude today's normal coverage here from PAX Unplugged 2018, but we'll be back in just a few moments with a spotlight from Steve Jackson Games. Signing off for now, though, I'm Matt.
I'm Josh.
I'm Ann.
Good night,
I'm
everyone.
Justin. Take care.
Good night.
Good